the night of March 13th, 2019, 28-years-old guy calls 911 from the Athens, Georgia, USA.
Clark County 911.
Hey, I was gone for the past week or so, and someone broke into my house.
And what is your name, sir?
It's Jimmy Zhong, Z-H-O-N-G. I'm having a panic attack.
Okay. Do you need an ambulance? If you had an approximate amount to say the total value was of the money?
Probably close to $400,000.
Police arrived at his house and saw a cracked window, but no other clear clues. The Athens police didn't really understand crypto. This was new to them. Jimmy had many advanced CCTV cameras around his house, but the thief knew where every camera was. But who was this Jimmy Zhong guy? Why does he have 50,000 Bitcoin? Jimmy studied computer science at the University of Georgia. He was a very smart kid and a talented programmer. He's on the autism spectrum, and he was bullied a lot while growing up because of his Chinese background and his weight. He joined Facebook communities to talk to people and feel connected. By his early 20s, he was one of the wealthiest guys in Athens. He partied all the time and spent thousands of dollars in a single day. He was a huge Georgia Bulldogs fan. But deep down, he was alone and didn't really have close friends. He just wanted friends and liked spending a lot of money on them. When people asked him, "Where do you get all this money?" he said he bought a lot of Bitcoin in 2009 when Bitcoin first launched. He also said he mined Bitcoin, and honestly, that sounded completely normal. Jimmy lives in a normal house near the college and the bars, but he spends money like crazy. He buys drinks for everyone at the bar, spending hundreds of dollars in just a few minutes. He drives a super fast sports car and buys fancy clothes from Gucci and Louis Vuitton. He stays in really nice hotels like the Ritz. Then he buys a lake house in Gainesville, Florida. He fills it with jet skis, boats, a full bar, and even a stripper pole. There's liquor everywhere. His parties are huge, and people remember them for years. Jimmy is really generous. In 2018, the Georgia Bulldogs made it to the Rose Bowl. Jimmy invited all his friends, rented a private jet to Los Angeles, paid for their tickets, and even gave them up to $10,000 each to go shopping on Rodeo Drive. No limits, one friend said.
And Jimmy rented a really nice Airbnb, and he got everyone really nice tickets to the game also. EA store first, and then just bought a lot of purses, belts, jewelry, coats, stuff like that. It was pretty wild. I mean, that doesn't happen every day.
They stayed in fancy Airbnbs and felt like kings. But some people started whispering. Maybe his friends were just using him. Jimmy just wanted to be liked and impress girls. Jimmy was living the dream, spending a lot of money without even thinking. But he did something wrong in the past, a big secret about Bitcoin from when it first started. The question was, how did Jimmy get all that Bitcoin? And why did telling the police about the theft become a huge mistake? So Jimmy hired a private detective, a very experienced lady named Robin Martinelli. She didn't know much about Bitcoin, but she was passionate. She looked through Jimmy's security cameras and spotted a hooded guy who knew the house really well. Robin started thinking, maybe this thief was someone Jimmy knew, a friend. She followed Jimmy's friends to bars on Broad Street and even put trackers on their cars. What she saw wasn't very nice. Jimmy didn't want to believe it. He just wanted friends, Robin said. But as she kept investigating, things got stranger. At the same time, IRS agents were investigating an old crime. Someone had stolen 50,000 Bitcoins from the Silk Road, a secret online marketplace, and their investigation led them straight to someone living in Athens, Georgia. They called the local police of Athens, and then investigated with the Athens police, and then realized Jimmy is that guy who may stole 50,000 Bitcoins from dark webs, Silk Road. Then they team up to arrest the Jimmy with full proof by pretending to help with Jimmy's case. Then, on date, they went to Jimmy's house with a body cam. Jimmy welcomes them with open arms. He shows off his house, the bar in the basement, the stripper pole, the Bitcoin mining chips, even his beloved dog, Chad. He thinks they're here to investigate the thief. They ask him about the crypto, and Jimmy, eager to impress, opens his laptop. Millions, tens of millions, Bitcoin wallets stacked with billions in value. He doesn't know it yet, but he's under investigation. After analyzing the evidence, they again went to Jimmy's house. Federal investigators obtain a search warrant. They return with a full team. Every corner of the house is searched. Hidden compartments, safes buried in concrete, even a popcorn tin containing a computer holding millions in Bitcoin. What they uncover confirms it. Jimmy isn't just a party guy with early Bitcoin. He was involved in one of the biggest crypto crimes ever. The missing billions from the Silk Road hack, they traced it to him. Jimmy Zhong, once a victim of theft, was now the criminal everyone had been hunting. Jimmy is charged with wire fraud, pleads guilty, sentenced to 1 year and a day in federal prison. The Bitcoin seized by the government. Jimmy's life changes forever. He loses freedom, but not the notoriety. His dog Chad stays with a friend. This is the story of Jimmy. If you want to know about the dark web's Silk Road creator who got jailed, just watch this video. Link is in the description.